All right, guys, we got a call. You want to take it?
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's get them on.
All right.
Of course they want to take it. For God's sakes, what else have they got to do?
Oh, yeah.
Babble on about fucking, Walking Dead shit. Okay, listen, I heard you guys were talking about Walking Dead. One of my least favorite topics. But I'm going to swing a couple ideas past you. Maybe you guys, now again, I'm not familiar with the graphic novel or the comic book or whatever, but from a TV perspective, I'm going to tell you a couple things that are really wrong with the show.
Okay.
Case in point, number one, I don't know if you guys have discussed this yet, but what is the deal with the fact that the first episode, or one of the first episodes, they covered themselves in blood? It worked perfectly until it rained, and then they never, ever, ever did it again or spoke of it again.
Because they didn't have to. They just decided to kill them all.
So that's a perfectly good strategy. Why would you stop doing it? You should just be prepared with an alternate route should it start to rain. And I'd like to point out the only time it rained was that one episode. It hasn't rained in the show since.
Yeah, you're right.
That is true, actually. But
maybe that's why they never did it again, because they thought maybe it would rain.
It is all down south. Did they get a lot of rain down south? I don't know.
Georgia? I don't know.
Dude, if I told you that you could go out and have an increased safety by smelling like a zombie and putting some blood, you would do it. You just, what are you going to be like, no, it's just not worth the trouble? You could still go about
that makes
being
perfect
covert.
sense. That does make perfect
sense. True or
sense.
false, that's a problem. I mean, that is a flaw in the show so far. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, I would definitely say that that's one of them.
Is
little
the graphic
weird
novel
quirks.
like that, Dave?
The graphic novel, no, because they really don't touch on that very much about the. I mean, certain people have done it.
Likewise with Michonne, right? I mean, Michonne, when we first see her, she's doing the thing where she has like zombies as pets to keep other ones away. She just suddenly stops doing that. Why not just behead a couple, chain them up, and keep doing it? If it's just
apparently they care more about hygiene and living.
They have something that works and they don't milk it. If this would work, it's like that's one of the things I liked about a show like Breaking Bad. Is they found something that worked. All of a sudden, it was like, oh yeah, let's do it again. Oh, let's do it again. It would make a difference. So that was one of the problems. That was another problem I had with it. Here's another one that I love. Daryl. What the hell is he riding a motorcycle for?
You're right.
I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing.
I thought that on many occasions because I'm
the loudest. It's the loudest.
So loud. Yeah.
It's like, hey man, I'm over here.
It's loud, and you can be pulled off of it. Why wouldn't you want cover? If I told you right now that there were zombie apocalypse, would you be like, oh, let me just make it so that they can grab me off and pull me off? I mean, that's absurd.
I'd grab the biggest thing out there and drive that.
Yep.
Well, that's what always bothered. The one thing I have to agree with him on some points about the show, like some of the absurdities that happen. And one big absurdity for me in the show was, I think it was episode 2, mid-season finale, when the barn is going on fire and you got Rick and the kid is in the barn with all the walkers. And Herschel's son in the RV pulls in there. They jump onto the RV. This dipshit stops.
Yeah.
And then dies. And then they don't do nothing. They're like, oh, we're just going to leave the RV right here. Yeah. And it starts to run. Jump back in the RV, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's TV, though.
All right, well, as long as we're talking about Walking Dead absurdities, I don't know if you guys saw the rumors all around the internet today that there's going to be a spin-off series. Yeah. And right now it sounds like
stupid.
Yeah, walking stupid. Right now, it sounds like it's going to be a prequel, which doesn't make any sense to me because.
So it's the world now.
Well, exactly. No, they're going to say it's the early days of the infection and the fight to contain it while there was still infrastructure left in our society. Okay, so but you know what?
Yeah, that sounds good for 2 episodes.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing: we can gauge the span of time that the first wave of infection and humanity stand against it by the time that Rick was in the hospital.
I agree with you.
Yeah, he woke up. He was still hydrated, and his beard was only that. His beard was only that. So, like, what? It's going to be like a 5-episode season, and that's it.
Well, they'll play like the show 24.
And I just want to know one other thing: will anybody ever refer to them as zombies? What is the deal with that? Why isn't their world exactly like ours, except for the fact that the word zombie doesn't exist? Nobody ever refers to them as zombies.
Yeah, it's like nobody ever saw like Night of the Living Dead in that world.
Yeah, I mean, it's a zombie. What is walkers, freakers, geekers? But it's a zombie, you moron. How much more of a zombie could it be? Why are they just so averse to using that word? Everybody that knows the show says, "Oh, the zombie show." Yet for some reason on Walking Dead, it's their world is a parallel universe where there's only one word in their lexicon that's missing, and it's the word zombie. And if you don't ever utter that word,
we should post that online and ask some people about it. Hey, listen, while we got you on the line, would you like to try to guess our movie quote?
Yeah, we'll play it for you.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. Stinkfist.
You're probably going to get this.
All right, let's see.
We didn't get it. How is he going to get it?
Because I know him, that's why.
All those moments will be lost in time, like tears.
Oh, of course.
Rain.
I know it. It's Blade Runner.
Time.
You got it.
Right? Blade Runner. Yeah.
You were right.
All right. You know what, Vermont?
Wait. One last thing. I got to do one more.
You just. By the way,
now keep in mind.
You just want a T-shirt.
I'm not perfectly up to date with this, but I want to know, as of this, this new season, are they ever going to explain why they decided to go back to the jail? And instead of it, they raced back, they beat the governor to Woodbury or whatever it's called. Why not just take the town?
Right.
And then,
and repair the walls.
Yeah.
That's a big question in a lot of people's minds, I'm sure. But
I said the same thing initially. Why would you go back to the prison?
In my opinion, the prison is probably more secure than a town.
Not necessarily, because they still never cleared that prison all the way out.
Exactly. I mean, there's still zombies in the building.
Yeah, there's zombies. Still zombie, right? And exactly, there's still zombies just roaming around the hallways of certain cell blocks.
That's fine. Sure it is.
That town was lovely. All that happened, they managed to kill off almost everyone except the governor, and they beat him back there, and then they took the people out of the lovely town and go, come on, we've got a great prison that's still very dangerous for you. I mean, it's just, when are they going to address some of these problems? Because it's starting to really kind of, stink the high hell here.
Well, I don't know, man. Maybe we're just looking at it from such an odd point of view that they just never thought of people like us.
Yeah, right. I mean,
thinking people?
I don't know.
Yes, thinking people.
Not zombies.
Not zombies.
There's the guy who first got Rick, the black guy that went crazy after son and wife died or whatever. He was he was trying to set up traps where they would impale themselves and stuff. Meanwhile, it's just like they're just like, being real lackadaisical. I mean, I know they're trying to kill him to the fence, but it's just I don't know. I just have a feeling that should that happen, there'd be maybe 40,000 better ways to handle things other than Rick, you're a leader, stupid Herschel, and God damn it. Doesn't he have a horse to go sodomize with that always talking all slow, boring the show? Rick, there's something we got to talk about. Shut up. Stop. Oh man, boy. Why don't you die already?
Wow.
But wait, Vermont guy, listen. There was something that you said about the black guy that went crazy. And this is something I never understood. Wasn't that in the original town that Rick was from that he first met that guy?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
So, but how does he meet him going out on a run one day again?
Well,
because it seemed like they like traveled hundreds of miles away from that place.
Right. Oh, funny. I should meet you. Yeah, it's
actually
crazy.
He does
it's just,
say what happened.
I don't know. It's one of those shows where it's kind of like how Lost. It's just like unfortunately, I've been involved in it, and I'm so disciplined that I'll see it through. But I'm just letting anyone who's listening know that this show is really going downhill quickly. And it's just, I was never in love with it, but I never thought it was on par with, any of the other great shows on TV. But I can stomach it. Now it's almost like I turn it on, it's a chore. I mean, just to watch people be so dumb. I mean, it's an issue. But anyway, I'll let you guys complete your show. I'll end my rant. But thank you for hearing me out, and good luck with the rest of the show.
All right.
Congratulations, because you won a T-shirt.
But yeah, by the way, Vermont guy, you know what? I'll talk to you later. You're gonna get a T-shirt.
It's so obvious I'm not Vermont guy at this point. That's my lame brother. Okay, I'm just happy to be calling from the same household. All right, I'll catch you guys.
Tell us whatever you need to.
Bye.
Later.